Hello, everybody. Typical. The day we were playing a huge game is the day where it took a little bit longer to get the stream set up. Can you hear me? Let me just make sure. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Fantastic. It's here, lads. It's the final episode of Season 3. Wow. This one went really fast. Hello, JJ. How are things? I love this. See that in the top right-hand corner? Okay, never mind. It's changed. It went from 0 views and 1 comment, which made no sense, to 2 views and 1 comment. So great. What was I going to say? We're here, though. The last ever episode of Tyrrell United for Season 3. Obviously, we will be heading into the 4th season then. Hopefully tomorrow. Oh, God, my drink's about to explode. There we go. But we are here after winning the league in the last episode. My God, that was really cold. Jesus. I'm all problems at the moment. But anyways, we won the league yesterday. And now we are in the Conference League final. I did say after we won the league, after we lifted the trophy against Liverpool, that I would sim the last few games. And this is how things went. We beat Villa 3-1, where I put out the full strength team, which was great. We then may have put out a bit of a rotated team against United to may or may not help their chances at qualifying for the Champions League. And they may or may not have gotten the win. So, leave that as it is. Then for the Brentford game, I simmed the game with the first team, or excuse me, the team that will be starting today in the Conference League final. And then we simmed the game against Leicester with a rotated team. Didn't get the win, but doesn't really matter. We'd already won the league. It's grand. And we are led here to the final against Galatasaray in the Conference League. I'm glad you're pumped, JJ. I need all the energy I can get from the Tyrrell United Ultras. Before we go into that game, let's have a look at this. I was looking at some of the stats from some of the players. Oh my God. Look at this, right? Top scorers. Dylan Tyrrell, 53 goals and 19 assists in 50 appearances. He has 40 more goals. Or 30. Is that 30 or 40? Why can't I do maths? 40. Yeah, it's 40. He has 40 more goals than the 2 second top scorers, Goddard and Kutcha. That is insane. 91 rated at 26 years old. It's absolutely fantastic. Kutcha did start to score a bit more towards the end. Goddard, despite being a rotational player, did play an awful lot and did chip in with the goals here and there. 17 assists as well, which gives him just a little bit of an edge. Hodgson got 9, a bit better from him, 11 assists as well. Soler came in and scored 8, absolutely fantastic. I think Tyrrell did make the most appearances. He did with 50. Van de Beek and Hodgson with 48. So it's all good to see. Oh, I love it. Oh, the Will Grigg chant. God, remember those days? I was just finished secondary school. Bloody hell. Your defence is terrified. Dylan Tyrrell's on fire. Oh, lad. I really wish you could edit in like custom chants into this game. Like actual custom ones, not chants from other teams. But yeah, as you can see here as well, this is the team we'll be going with to the final. I find the team does better when you make it the default starting 11. So Mingueta will be starting, Santos will be starting, and Goddard will be starting because they've been such great players in the Europa Conference League. And other than that, it's the exact same. Just to take a quick look at the other winners of the other tournaments. We obviously won the league and we're in the Conference League final. But I can confirm that the result against Manchester United did help them get into the top 4. So it was worth it in the end. They also beat Liverpool at Anfield, which is great. And we allowed them to beat us after we'd already won the league. So United did get top 4. Liverpool were our closest challengers for a long time. And they ended up coming 5th, which is absolutely hilarious. Man City in 2nd, Chelsea in 3rd. So that makes up the top 4. Never forget the Hummels quotes on Grigg. Good times was the 2016 summer. Oh, it was brilliant. It was the last time Ireland qualified for a tournament as well. And we did okay. We got out of the group. We beat Italy. We drew with Sweden. We got battered by Belgium. And we were very unlucky against France. So it was a good tournament. Arsenal came 13th, which I thought was quite funny. Fulham, Brentford and Norwich all going down in the Premier League. Manchester United did win the FA Cup against Coventry, who beat Spurs in the semi-final and Everton in the quarter-final, so they did themselves proud, Coventry. But Manchester United do end up winning the FA Cup, so a good season all round domestically in that regard. Southampton, who are in the Championship, and I did check, they came second, won the League Cup, so they'll be playing the Conference League next season. So they did something quite similar to what we did in Season 1, getting promoted and winning a domestic cup, although we did it better, because we won the Championship and we won the FA Cup. But fair play to Southampton for that. That's just the pre-season tournament. The Champions League final is PSG and Barcelona, so Messi fans will have a tough time with who to shout for there. Lazio and Inter is the Europa League final, and we're obviously playing the Conference League final. I think I'll do a press conference before this game. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start with the questions now, please. Thank you.
Here we go. You've already won the Premier League. A win in the Conference League would see your team commit a domestic double. Well, it wouldn't be a domestic double, it would be a European double, but okay. Are your boys about to make history? The lads will give everything. I'm sure you're aware of the pre-match build-up. People seem to think your Tyrrell United side should be far too strong for Galatasaray. What are your thoughts ahead of the game? We need to be at our best here. We do. We can't take anyone lightly. We've had an interesting time in the Europa Conference League. A very interesting time, to say the least. So, can't get too excited yet. Galatasaray, look, the team with less quantity. The lads can handle themselves. So, everyone's expecting us to win, which is good. But, yeah. Let's get into it. I will be making a few signings. I'll do that off stream because I've made a decision with the team. I'm limiting myself to 3 signings for the team in the summer. Because we're a year ahead of schedule. I didn't think we were going to win the league this early. So I don't want to just steamroll the Champions League and bring in a load of amazing players to help what's already a very good team and just make the series boring. So the only 3 signings I'm allowing myself to make are a new right back, because we're already after selling Matty Cash, he'll be gone in the summer. A backup striker, so I'll sell DK and bring in possibly Ibrahimovic's regen, because he's retiring at the end of the season. And a backup goalkeeper, because I'll be selling Kelleher and looking to bring in someone else. So I'm going to keep Kutcha for another year, and I'm going to keep Bell for another year, at least. The 2 of those players. We might keep them for the whole thing, but I'll keep them for at least another year, because I want to give this team a go in the Champions League and see how they get on. So that's what we're going to be doing with that. Also for this game, I kind of want to wear the away kit, because we won the league in the home kit. And I do love this away jersey, and I will miss it. So I'm actually going to play the final of the Conference League in the away kit. And Galatasaray can wear their home kit. Actually, yeah, we'll both go in the away kit. Back in the day, if 2 teams had a colour clash with their kits, they'd both wear the away kit. The first final that stopped that was the 1999 Champions League final, which we all know how that went, and hopefully we'll be in the Champions League again soon. I really wish we were in the Champions League this season, but anyways, we're going with that team. Ramsdale in goal, Mingueza and Malacia the full-backs, Bradley and Ponce the centre-backs, Hodgson and Santos on the flanks, Soler and Donny van de Beek in the middle, Goddard and Tyrrell up front. Here we go. Our 3rd ever cup final in this career mode. We won the FA Cup in Season 1. We won the League Cup last season. Can we win the Europa Conference League in Season 3? Now, we don't really have anything to lose here, because we've already won the league. We know we're in the Champions League next season, but we want to win at least one more trophy. We want to add a European trophy to the cabinet. And I think, because the Conference League has been so difficult, this would be a very sweet victory. Well, it was difficult in the group stages. To be fair, the knockout rounds, we definitely did a lot better. Tyrrell, who loves a goal in a big game. Loves a goal in any game, but hopefully he can get one today in the final. Oh, lads. Getting a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. There's Jacob Hodgson, the English Messi, warming up. This promises to be an exciting game. Let's end Season 3 on a high. Very well said, JJ. Let's hope we can do that. Here we are at the Stadion Olympic, which I know isn't Roma's stadium, but it's... I mean, it basically is. And Lazio, of course. But here we are. Let's have the full build-up to the game. Let's allow it. I know you can't hear the music. That's just because of copyright reasons. It would get taken down and whatnot. Oh, lads. Here we go. This is exciting. Tyrrell United versus Galatasaray in the Europa Conference League final. I probably should have had a look at how Galatasaray did in their league. Forgot to do that, but it doesn't matter. Just pretend you can hear the whoa, whoa. I don't care what anyone says. The Europa League and Conference League theme song, because they have the same theme song. It's actually a bit of a banger. It's a bit of a banger. Oh, there we go. There's Goddard with his lovely little French moustache. Dylan Tyrrell, the Irish Ronaldo. Oh, here we go. I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited. It's not even nerves now. It's excitement. This should be a very, very interesting game. Next season will be Champions League badges on our jerseys instead of Conference League badges. I mean, it's literally... It's the Europa League trophy, except it's not. It looks the exact same. It does not look any different, apart from the design of it. But like the shape of it is the exact same. But look, it is still a European trophy. It's something to add to the trophy cabinet. Can we do it? And yes, I'm aware of how loud my PlayStation is, don't worry. Here we go. Galatasaray are going to kick us off in the Europa Conference League final, our last European game before we go into the Champions League. We've already won the Premier League. Let's add a bit of European silverware on top of it and cap off what's been a very successful season overall. Good interception by Donny van de Beek. Goddard. Goddard. What a start! The man who has been tearing it up in the Conference League this season, Victor Goddard, gives us the lead with our first attack of the game. Well, there is no better way to start a cup final. Galatasaray. That is terrible defending. That is absolutely awful. Victor Goddard slots it past the keeper. Let's fucking go. His 9th Europa Conference League goal. What a moment. I knew he had to play the final. He's been brilliant in this tournament. And it's Tyrrell United 1, Galatasaray 0. That's exactly how you want to start the game. That'll ease one or two nerves. Oh, Archer, another former Tyrrell United player, who I can barely remember, to be honest. I remember the name, but I don't remember. I don't even remember what position he was. I was obviously a midfielder. It must have actually been decent enough. He's gone on to play for Galatasaray. Fair play to him. Ooh. Effort from distance there. But it flies over the bar. Ramsdale seemed fairly confident that it wasn't going anywhere near the goal. Tell you what, it wasn't overly far away though. Oh, what a terrible pass. Oh no! Oh, Ramsdale with the save. A good save as well. See, this is the thing. You can't take anybody lightly. 15 minutes in. It's been Guaita, who's been very good in this tournament. Oh, Goddard, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant by Victor Goddard. Is he in again here? Victor Goddard. Oh! I probably took the shot too soon. It was very nearly 2-0. There's a lot of green in this game, isn't there? And again, I love how all the Tyrrell United fans, they've turned up in the away kit. They literally follow us home and away. You love to see it. Great with the tackle. It gives the advantage, but I don't know why. I think they're going to get the free kick for that now as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. The way the advantages work in this game is ridiculous. So, admittedly, this episode may not be as long as other episodes, but it is still a big one. Good save by Ramsdale. His Ponce, who loves going on these surging runs from centre-back. He's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. It's Victor Goddard. Has to cut it back. Santos. Oh, no power behind that strike. And the man who scored in both legs of the semi-final against Trabzonspor. Back to Ramsdale. No worries at all there. Is Bradley, the man who hopes to lift that trophy at the end of this game. Soler. Goddard looking for Dylan Tyrrell. Too heavy a ball. Good interception by Donny van de Beek. Here's Dylan Tyrrell. Hasn't seen much of the ball in this game, but he's on a trademark run here. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh, good save. Good save by the keeper. Tyrrell looking for his 54th goal of the season, I should say. Soler. Mingueta. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Get in there! 2-0. Dylan Tyrrell. Runs into the crowd. And I think... I'm not going to say it, because last time I said this, I ended up throwing away... What game was that? Was that Crystal Palace? Where I went 3-0 up. And we still won, but it ended up being a lot close. Hello, Maeve. Get the fuck in there. (2-0). The double is on. Tyrrell has his goal. Goddard has his. Galatasaray in the mud. Oh, God. The chat disappeared. I got distracted and I didn't realise how far up the pitch Galatasaray were there. Is Goddard. Oh, Tyrrell. Oh. The boys are up for today. They are. They're not letting me down. Can we go 3-0 up before half-time? Donny! Oh, tell you what, it wasn't that far away. It wasn't that far away. 2-0. It was very nearly 3-0. Okay, it was actually... Well, yeah, no, it wasn't that far away. I think that's going to be half time. Indeed it is. Goddard and Tyrrell. The modern day Cole and York, both on the score sheet against Galatasaray in the Conference League final. They had a few chances though, Galatasaray. It's not been plain sailing. It's been difficult at times. But I still think we've been the better team overall. And the scoreline reflects that as we kick off this second half. That's not at all where I wanted the ball to go. Not even close to where I needed it to go. There we go. Brilliant by Malacia. But he gives it away again. But Goddard does well. Go on, Tyrrell's in again. Lovely ball. Dylan Tyrrell for 55 goals this season. He's too good. He is just too bloody good. 3-0. 2 for Tyrrell, 1 for Goddard. The Conference League, it's coming back to Cloyne. Brilliant finish. Absolutely brilliant. Joe Tyrrell losing his mind. What else can be said? I'm honestly, as happy as I am as I'm winning this game, I'm just so ready for Season 4. I just want to get right into it. And I will be starting Season 4 tomorrow. I might not be recording Friday just because that's when the Premier League kicks off again and I will want to watch Palace and Arsenal. Might do a watch along or something, I'll see. Sometimes watch alongs, my internet just goes really slow. Oh, bollocks. Oh, don't concede now. Don't concede. Don't concede! Fuck! Galatasaray do get one back. You're cooking the turkey and it's delightful so far. That's a really good pun. That is really... I enjoyed that one. That's a foul, ref. Come on. Well, they have got one back, though. It always happens. It's always when I go 3-0 up, I end up letting one in. Is Donny van de Beek, though? Ah, tried to be too precise with it. Should have just gone with the power. If they get another one, though, I will be a bit nervous. We've seen it happen a bit this season where I've been 3 or 4-0 up. And then all of a sudden the team I'm playing against turn into Bayern Munich. Oh, that was a risky ball back. Dale does well to get there. Here's Mingueta. Oh, Goddard's just runs right into him, I should say. Here's Archer. Former Tyrrell United player. Malacia will get there though. There is one change I think I want to make. Santos hasn't had his best game so far. So I'm actually thinking of bringing on St. Maximin for him. See, does he do any better off the bench? Because St. Maximin has been good, but I thought he would have been a little bit more prolific this season. But not been a bad signing by any stretch of the imagination. It's just Santos was doing so well in the Conference League. I thought he deserved a start, but not bad having someone like St. Maximin to come off the bench. Oh, that's a ball. Oh, Mingueta, get there. It's offside, I think, yeah. And here's Ponce. He's going to go on one of these surging runs yet again. Brings it out to Alan St. Maximin. He's going to cut onto that right foot. St. Maximin! Ah, right at the keeper. Just 15 minutes left. Donny with a good interception. Alan St. Maximin again. Oh, he's overrun that. Can he get the tackle in though? Oh, he has! Didn't quite find his man, but did get there. Or didn't quite find, you know, a spare man is what I should say. Right, I'm going to keep Goddard on just because, you know, I think it's good for him to get 90 minutes because he's been such a great player in the Europa League. I will bring on Jan Kutcher, though, to give him an appearance. I think I'm actually going to bring on Josh Cullen because he's also been a very good player in the Conference League. And Donny is a little bit tired now. Frankie Archer's coming off. I think I do remember him now. There's a lot of players I'm after forgetting about that we sold. Here's Goddard. Cullen. St. Maximin, who's been absolutely brilliant since coming on. And he's made it 4-1. And that's that. The Conference League, 100% now. It's coming back to Cloyne Road. Alan St. Maximin. Maybe it's just a case of whoever I bring off the bench to play on the left wing just does really well. And it was Cullen with the assist as well. So 2 subs combining. Game over. Game over, as JJ says. Lovely strike. And this is a great way to round up what's been a very, very good season. I'm very happy with the season. Our first ever European trophy. A great way to march into the Champions League. Oh, let's not concede another one though. Ramsdale still being tested, but he can get rid of that. Tyrrell is on a hat-trick. Hopefully we can get one more chance to try and get him that goal. That third goal, I should say. Here's Soler. Now Cullen. Here's Tyrrell. Going to go on one of those trademark runs. He is. Dylan Tyrrell for a hat-trick in the Conference League final. It's a save. There's a yellow card here for Akturkalu, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how the fuck you say that name. Not even going to try. Soler. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh, what a save. Oh, 2 big moments for the hat-trick. But 2 good saves from the keeper. And Galatasaray are in here again. Wait, what? Oh, crap. I think I've given away a penalty. Well, bollocks. Well, Galatasaray will have a chance to score a second, which will make it look like a somewhat close game, which it really hasn't been. But they will get a penalty here in the last minute. And they score 4-2. Well, the scoreline will not tell you the full story of the game. But Galatasaray do get back into it. It's happened far too often this season, where we've been leading with a very healthy scoreline and we've ended up leaving in a couple of silly goals. But it's a scamp consolation. We're still going to be winning this game. Can we get one more chance to attack? No, we can't. I don't think so. Right, well, it doesn't matter. Ref, you can just blow up the whistle now. I swear to God if he gives them one more attack. Of course he does. Bradley, get rid of it. And that is that. We are the winners of the UEFA Europa Conference League. That's a very difficult name to say for a tournament. But regardless, hopefully we'll never have to be in this competition again in this career mode. But we have won it, our first ever European trophy. It completes a unique double. We are the first ever team to win the Premier League and the Conference League in the same season. And lads, it's been a journey. It was an absolute journey to get here. It was not the most straightforward of journeys to get to the Conference League final, especially from the group stage, but we have done it Bradley, for the second time this season, will get to lift the trophy. First it was the Premier League, now the Conference League, and I just can't bloody wait to be in the Champions League. I'm so excited. I really wish they gave you medals in the game. I hate how it's just this basic celebration. But anyways, regardless, Damien Bradley will lift up the Europa Conference League for Tyrrell United. The first ever European trophy in the history of this great club. A unique double completed. A very unique double. In a very, very good season. My God, the animations for the celebrations are so weird. But who cares? We have won this tournament. It's another one to cross off the list. And now we are amongst Europe's elite. Oh, I'm ready for Champions League. I'm fucking ready to go on the Champions League. The good times are rolling now. Indeed they are. And listen, we know next season it's not going to be easy. It's going to be another difficult season, but we're ready for it. We're ready. I believe in this team. We will make those 3 transfers. Because I want to test out this team. I don't want to just, steamroll everyone in the Champions League and make it, uninteresting. I want to make sure that it's a fun experience and that we can give a lot of the OG players a run in the Champions League. And then in Season 5, we can make a decision about getting rid of some players and bringing in some of those better players that probably will help us absolutely run through the Champions League.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
But it's going to be interesting. I'm really, really interested to see how we do in the Champions League. Let's do this post-match interview. Did you always feel this is going to be your day? This is a big day for Tyrrell United. Our team's completed a magnificent double, adding the Europa Conference League to the Premier League, which is already sat in the boardroom. You have to be very proud. What's next for the club? There's more to come. I do believe that. There is more to come. The headlines after today will all be about Tyrrell's stunning performance. Couldn't have asked more from him today. He was absolutely fantastic. But then again, when isn't he? When isn't he fantastic?
That'll be all, thank you.
He's absolutely brilliant. He's taken over as the best player in the world. Forget Ronaldo, forget Messi. It's all about Dylan Tyrrell. Absolutely fantastic. And lads, that's it in terms of gameplay for the season. We get 5 million for winning the Conference League. Don't blame yourself, Colin. You came on and assisted a goal. What are you on about? You were fine. But there we go. Unbelievable. 90 points in the league. And the Conference League to go with it. Let's see who won the Europa League and the Champions League. We'll have to sim in a few days just to see that. I think now we'll be able to see who won those competitions. There's Tyrrell with the Conference League. You love to see it. You love to see it. It's just a great way to storm into the Champions League. So, let's have a look. Europa League was won by Lazio. They beat Inter. Fair play to them. And the Champions League was won by PSG. So, I think Barcelona fans will be happy because Messi won the Champions League. I think they'll genuinely pick Messi winning the Champions League over a Messi-less Barcelona winning the Champions League. When are you starting Season 4? I'm going to be starting Season 4 tomorrow. So that's why I said this stream isn't going to be the longest of streams. But there are still a couple of things to go over. So let me just change around something here. Just so I don't forget. So say Maximin can come back into the starting 11. So can Kutcha. That's fine. We'll leave Mingueta in there because Matty Cash will be leaving. So, as I said, this is basically the team we're going to be going with in the Champions League as well. I believe in the team. I think we can give it a good go. I think it makes it a bit more interesting because we're not just adding in a load of 90 rated players, making it all 90 rated and, dominating. We still have a good team, but it'll be a bit of a challenge. The only difference will be the right back because we have sold Matty Cash already, so I'll be bringing in someone else. The other signings I've decided to go with are a new backup keeper because Kelleher, unfortunately, just isn't that great anymore. What else did I say? I'd be bringing in another backup striker because DK, decent player. Feel a little bit bad that we don't get to play him more. And he is a little bit lacking of quality in terms of when he plays in the Premier League. So I do think it's probably time to move him on. So yeah, limiting myself to 3 signings. And then in Season 5, we'll be able to do a bit more. So in terms of the right backs that I'm looking at, let's go into the shortlist. Not just right backs, but the players I'm looking at. That's not the shortlist, that's the squad hub. Transfer hub, here we go. So, right backs. Lamptey. I've never used him before. He is the same age as, the same rating as Matty Cash, but he is a little bit younger. So that, I think, would make things a bit interesting, you know, to see how much he can grow. He's also tiny. He's shorter than me, which is hard. He's 5'4". And that makes me almost kind of want to use him a bit more to see, like, does using a smaller player actually affect you that much? Because, like, he's not in a position where he has to win many aerial battles, so that could be interesting. So he's there. I'm not really interested in this guy, Cathal Flood. I was just trying to work out whose regen he was, and then it dawned on me, of course, Seamus Coleman. And he looks like a decent enough little player. Definitely not good enough for us at the moment, but I just said I'd keep him here just to judge, not judge, but just to follow his potential. Alexander Arnold, get him right now. Maybe in the future I might go in for him, but for this season, no, because he's just a bit too expensive and a bit, you know, even though he's on the cheap currently because his contract must be running out, but he's not exactly what I'm looking for right now. I think he'd be a little bit too good. But this is another guy who I've never actually used in career mode, and I think he's at the perfect rating for us, and that's Tomiyasu. So really, it's between Tomiyasu and Tariq Lamptey. That's the battle I have at the moment. I'm still not really sure, because Lamptey, I think, gives us a challenge. It'll be interesting to see how much he grows. And Tomiyasu is just like a solid signing who goes straight into the team, and it's new for me because I've never used him before. Got a 5-star weak foot as well, so he could almost play left back if you wanted. He's a bit taller, a bit stronger, a bit more physical. He could probably play centre back as well if we needed him to. So that's that. So I will try and make a decision soon. The backup goalkeeper, I've spoke so highly of this guy, Robert Sanchez. He's a brilliant goalkeeper. He's only got a potential of 83, but I think for a backup keeper that's perfect. I think he'll do better than Kelleher. He's tall, he's got very good stats. I would trust him more if something happened to Ramsdale than I would Kelleher. Kelleher, every time I've played him lately, he's been very shaky. He's not been the best of backup keepers, so I do think it's time to move him on and bring in someone a little bit better, because you never know when your keeper will get injured and you'll need to rotate and bring in someone different. So that's the story with that. And as I said, where is he? I better talk about this first. Eventually we will be looking for another centre-back to go in over Bradley, but not this season. Not yet. I want to give him a year in the Champions League and maybe a backup left-back as well. Messi and Ronaldo are there just because I want to see when they retire, to see what their regens are like. But someone who is retiring at the age of 42 is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who is retiring at the end of the season. And in terms of bringing in a backup striker, his regen might be someone to look at. So keep an eye out for that. Jack Grealish is there because St. Maximin has just scored in the cup final, right? And that's brilliant. But he's been a little bit... he's not been as clinical as I thought. And I did say I would bring in a player who I've actually played against in real life. Believe it or not, I have played against Jack Grealish in real life. And that only dawned on me again the other day. So Jack Grealish should be a player that would be interesting. And I think he'd be... Yeah, I think he'd offer a little bit more, but maybe not this season. That's something to think about for the final 2 seasons. So that is kind of that, really. I am looking at some promising players as well, just to see how they get on. A lot of English free agents that are actually quite decent that we could look at eventually. So that's kind of that. When did you play against him? Many, many moons ago, when I actually did play football as a teenager. I did come up against Jack Grealish in a game where I wasn't being scouted, but certain other people were. And let's just say there's a reason that Jack Grealish plays in the Premier League and has a Premier League winners medal, and there's a reason why I don't. It was a very traumatic experience. But yeah, it was many, many moons ago, back when he was still Irish. But there we go, PSG winning the Champions League. No, we've had a couple of players, or one player sold. Hullet will be going to Ajax. Yeah, we did have a loan to buy. He looked like a decent enough player, but I don't know if he was ever really going to get much of a chance. And yeah, I think that's good. Let's just go on up to the end of the season. And there we go, lads. That is the end of Season 3. Can you believe it? End season. We've come to the end of the season, and I'm writing to let you know that the board is delighted with your performance as manager so far. The players and staff clearly respect you. You seem to us to have done an excellent job aligning yourself with the club's culture and vision, both on and off the pitch. I wonder why. It's almost like I created the club myself. We would be happy for you to agree to continue the job you've started here and remain at the club next season. Sincerely, the board of directors. Well, I think that says it all. Everyone's happy, the players are happy, the manager's happy, the fans are happy, the board is happy. What more can you say? Definitely the shortest episode of Tyrrell United so far, lads, so I do apologise for that. I mean, like, we started streaming, I think, less than an hour ago. The only reason I don't do transfers and all that on camera is because I look through all the free agents. It takes forever. It's a bit of a mental strain as it is, so trying to focus on the chat and trying to focus on that at the same time is a bit of an issue. But we will be back again tomorrow with another long episode, the start of Season 4. I'll keep you updated on the transfers and if anything major happens. And until then, thank you all so much. The Tyrrell United journey continues. We're now 2 trophies heavier as well. And we'll see you all tomorrow.